I just think people are becoming so black and white. Like, I think important issues are gray, and everybody is getting so cemented in what they think. You need to stay a little bit gray. I think a great example of one of those concepts is guns. Let's talk about guns. See if we can turn this room into a Facebook thread. I have been on all sides of it. I've seen all of it. My dad is an outdoorsman. I grew up, we always had guns. So as a kid, I thought you should get to have whatever you want, which is an intense opinion for a 9-year-old. It's a tough thing to see in the halls of an elementary school, like, you can have it when you take it out of my cold, dead, tiny hands. It's a pretty harsh stance for someone without pubes. And then I got a little older, and I got to shoot a gun for the first time. And I don't know if you've ever done that, but holy shit, it's the best. That's the problem with the argument, is people try to lie. They say guns aren't cool. They're not. That's like saying smoking isn't cool. Like, does smoking cause cancer? For sure. But do you also look like the king of the cowboys? 100%. Don't lie to people. Cigarettes and guns are awesome. They're in all of the movies. I remember the first time I shot a gun, I blew a pop can up, and I was like, oh boy, this forever. But that doesn't hold weight in an educated conversation. You can't be at a dinner party and have someone go, "Si, what do you think of the gun debate?" "Well, I like to make the pop can go sploosh sploosh." "See, it used to be a Coca-Cola, and then I pulled the trigger, and it ain't a Coca-Cola no more, rickadoo." So I just grew up, and I thought you should get to have whatever you want. And then I got older, and I started meeting other people, and I was like, oh, this is why they want to take the guns away. Have you met Todd down in accounts receivable? He could just have a gun. Uh-oh. The seminal moment for that for me, I was at a gun range in Florida with my brother Jess. We were shooting, I was having a rough day, I was missing. I made the mistake of voicing that. I said, "Oh man, I can't hit the target today." That's when the fella in the gun stall next to us, who we did not arrive with, leaned out and went, "Hey man, hey, sometimes when I'm missing, I just like to focus and pretend the targets are people I don't like." What a coincidence, because sometimes I like to pretend that you don't own a fucking gun. Are you for real right now? That's an at-home sentence. That's not a gun range sentence. That's in the top 3 of shit you shouldn't say at the gun range. Right up there with Sieg Heil and Where is the President? It's at-home stuff. Say it there so your wife could be like, "We heard you the first 12 times, Vince, so either do something about it or shut the fuck up." So here is where I've landed on the difficult gray issue of guns. I used to work at a coffee chain restaurant, and when I got my job there, I had to fill out a 100-question personality test. 100 question personality test. So I could go, turtle mocha for David. You want a decaf? Guys, that was a decaf, turtle mocha for David. 100 questions. All I'm pitching is 5 for a gun. Just a 5-question questionnaire. And all you gotta do is ask the right questions. You'll get rid of all the concerning people. Just ask the right questions. Question number 1, what are you gonna do with your gun? Question number 2, nah, for real. Question number 3, true or false? White is right. Question number 4, true or false? I've had it up to about here with my co-workers. And question number 5, true or false? Sometimes I like to pretend the targets are people that I do not like.